Ice cream's always thought of as a summer food, but it's good all year round. And I like hiding out in cool places. Oh, yeah, boy, you knew that dad joke was coming. Monk, don't get sad. Don't drop your weapon of choice. Monk's like a little beef eater. He's got his special thing. He's got fur on his head, and he's ready to devour 5 holiday flavors of ice cream. And, it's December. Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is gone. Also got Hanukkah and Kwanzaa in there. And somebody's been trying to convince us to celebrate Boxing Day. I don't even know what that is. Something about you take your old clothes and you give it to your grandmother or something. I don't know. It's like the day after Christmas, all the diplomats used to send their servants and their paperboy their old shoes. I don't know. I don't got time to go on about that because I've got literally 5 premium, pristine, praline, maybe in the last one, ice cream flavors produced by Perry's. Pick Perry's for the fun of it. Pick Perry's, monkeys love it. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for Perry's ice cream. Holiday flavors, getting down, bridging it, bringing it all together in a way that only we know how, by doing this. Stand down, Monk. I'll do the scooping today. This little guy's just going to sit back and enjoy. There is a brand of ice cream here in Western New York, and maybe it reaches you, maybe it doesn't. But if you ever venture into these fine parts, or perhaps if you venture into a Wegmans, I think there might be the distribution there. You need to find Perry's premium ice cream because I've grown up loving this ice cream, and they have flavors for every season and every reason. They have all the sport team flavors out right now that are popular in our area. They have the Rumble Rock, Buffalo Bills ice cream. They have Let's Go Buffalo, Buffalo Sabres ice cream. They have Syracuse. It's not an orange ice cream. I still think it's predominantly chocolate. But they do the trick, and they also have superhero ice cream, cotton candy, and even your classics, Panda Paw, like you name it, Perry's has done it. And I don't know if this was done deliberately or if it was just a convergence of awesomeness, but they have literally all these holiday ice creams that take you from fall into winter, and just the whole way you're like, thank you for having these ice creams, even when there's a foot of snow outside, as there was about 2 weeks ago. Monk was shoveling with this slotted spoon, and he was doing fine until he got to the wet stuff. And then it was just literally like, and he'd go to throw it over his shoulder, and he'd go, huh? And I'd be like, oh, don't worry, Monk, we'll get it next time. And then the next day the sun came out, and it was all monkey shines and funny business. But to commemorate Thanksgiving, which we all had a great time at, getting rid of our leftovers, we're going to start with pumpkin pie. This is a limited edition, so again, for the holidays. Pumpkin ice cream with swirls of whipped cream flavored ice cream and pie crust pieces. Perry's don't play. They're not like, here's some pumpkin ice cream. They got the pumpkin, the crust, and the whipped cream all represented well. And you get in there, oh, and you get that whiff. Oh, and it's so aromatic, and as you can see, it is the color of your pie filling and your pumpkin, whatever that brand is, where they you dump this stuff and you whip it and you mix it and there's condensed milk involved. Little Monk's going to be guarding the spoons because he's too young to be a beef eater. He's simply an ice cream eater right now. So it's nice and soft. Oh yeah, look at that. This is like I'm doing a commercial. Perry's ice cream's been around for 100 years, and the whole way along they've been using the best ingredients. There's no funny business here. Trust your Uncle David. He knows. He's not here right now, so trust me. So again, smells so nice. And here's a little trick I teach my friends about ice cream. You get the spoonful and people are like, oh yeah, this is good ice cream. Yeah. No. No, you get it on the spoon and then you put it in your mouth like this. Tongue to ice cream. Ah, it's cold. But if it wasn't so cold, I think I was eating a piece of pumpkin pie. The crust pieces are so thick in this. Ordinarily, I just plop that back in there, but I know other people are going to have this ice cream. But I see a crust piece. That is about the size of the crust pieces you're dealing with. It's coated in ice cream, but you get these nice big pieces of crust. They're graham crackery. They're delicious. Here is your whipped cream. And as you can see, it's plenty. So like, you get this in your bowl and you might get it in pockets, but it's always going to have a little bit of everything. The pumpkin pie taste is so rich and so authentic. And Perry's haven't given me a nickel. Like, I gave them plenty of nickels. I put Perry's kids through college. I got their dogs braces, and I got their wives some Sudoku books. That's how much money I've given to Perry's over the years. But I gotta tell you, this is the real deal. If you want to try an ice cream that just absolutely tastes like pumpkin pie, I can't think of a better option. We may rank these at the end, but I have a feeling they're all going to be so delicious. So good, so good. Sweet pumpkin pie, little monk sits with his uncle all day. They watch Adventure Time and eat ice cream. They're both monkeys, bah, 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 but they're like the sons I never had. Da, 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 da. Okay, I could go on and on all day with that. Who wants cocoa? Hot cocoa, best served hot unless it's served in ice cream form. Hot chocolate ice cream with mini marshmallows. So, limited edition. You got old Frosty the Snowman. He'll be back next year once you put his hat and his nose back on and his scarf. And it's got a little cup. Like, no detail goes unencumbered by Perry's. I dropped that pumpkin pie. It's on the floor. Baxter will get it. But hot cocoa. They got it in a big mug. So this is a chocolate ice cream with little marshmallows in it. Yeah, boy. Oh, hold on. I need one of these spoons. Here's another trick I've picked up over the years. If you get in there and the ice cream's all sticky, you just grab it with a spoon. And no one's the wiser. By my pillow, I'm Mike Lindell. This is my pillow, and I like to snuggle my pillow. Never mind that I have unusually orange hair for an adult male in his 50s. Mike Lindell, I'm coming for you. My pillow is full of buckwheat. And it smells like doo-doo, and nobody wants to use it, but it's my pillow. And I don't even have a case on it, and it looks like somebody spilled a cup of coffee, but I think that's just drool. Anyways, let's get back to the cocoa. You know, Perry's has been using real hot cocoa in their ice cream for 175 minutes. Look at that, I should be working at a shop. Look at how perfect that is. Oh, yeah, boy, represent. So, it's chocolatey, it's good. There's one of those marshmallows, that's where I'm going to start. It has a distinctly Rocky Road vibe, but I'm not even mad about that. So, you get in there. There's so much marshmallow, I had to chew it a little. It was resting in the back of my throat, I was going to swallow. I'm like, no, I need to chew this. It's an authentic hot cocoa experience. It's chocolatey, it's got marshmallow. I guess the only inauthentic part is it's cold. But it's still an authentic hot cocoa experience. If you go to the Dunkin' Donuts near my house, they can't get you a hot cup of cocoa to save their lives, but they'll get you a frozen bagel every time. I don't know. That's not indicative of all Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to pat that back down. And later on, if Rockin' Randall goes for it, he's going to be like, yeah! Which is Rockin' Randall for, where's the marshmallows? Hey, you snooze, you lose, pal. My friend Matt Cole one time found some ice cream in the freezer, and his sister-in-law had gone through and sucked all the ice cream off of all the cookie dough pieces and put them back in there for later because she liked to separate the two. He ate the cookie dough. He's like, this is the worst ice cream I've ever had. His brother says, I got a secret for you. It's not ice cream, and you've now officially made out with my wife. Anyways, moving right along. Who doesn't love some cinnamon stick this time of year? You can even go back to fall and go to your apple cider. And cinnamon is just bangarang, baby. I like snickerdoodles. I like the cookies. I like the ice cream. I like Snickers that have been doodled on by Betty White. Hey, Monk Monk, have a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You're acting a lot like Beyonce right now. I don't think you're ready for this monkey. I don't think you're ready for this monkey. Me neither. Anyways, so cinnamon stick ice cream. Cinnamon ice cream with cinnamon graham swirls. So they're not just jamming some cinnamon they ground up in here. No, nay, I say. They're putting some graham cracker in it, which is key. Because like candy pieces, pretzels, graham, it's all good. And it's all represented in these Perry's ice creams. We're going to be having Perry's for literally about 6 minutes after this video because there's so many people in this house and every one of them's eyeballing this ice cream. I had to hide it in the freezer behind a bunch of frozen okra and a copy of Oprah magazine and some old Opie from Andy Griffith signed pictures. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this point. So, Perry's has been using real cinnamon so long that they may have invented it, or at least taken it from some young fellow with a cinnamon farm. Oh, baby. Whoa, nutty. It's like the ice cream version of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. In the best possible way. It's like if you took that bowl of milk with like 4 squares in it and just that milk that you either love to drink or you leave out on the table for a week and then your mom goes, who's wasting all this milk? Your father's gonna drink this milk. And then your dad's like, I don't want to drink that old cereal milk. We didn't either. We whipped it up in those after school snacks a year or two ago and it was awful. That was supposed to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavored. This isn't necessarily, but man, it's so good. Ooh, it's so good. I'm going to put that back in there. But, you can see, it's cinnamony, it's swirly. And I'm not talking about those things you get in the boys' room. But there you go. It's all in there. It's all good. I'll pat that back down. I can't have too much of this at once, or I'm going to like fall over. But I will have this table piece. Oh, I think that was from when Monk was scrapbooking earlier with his nature pieces. That may have been a pine cone. Anyways, we're 3 for 3. Thus far, it's all good. And like so many of you, Baxter will pick that up. Like so many of you, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Ooh, yeah, boys and girls and monkeys and beavers. Ooh. Perry's White Christmas. And you look at this thing. Oh boy, I hope these all haven't been this iced over. I hope you're getting a good look at the wrapper. And I'm not talking about Monk. You gotta lose yourself in the music. Mom spaghetti, monkey. So I let her kiss the rapper. And a monkey is a rapper. Oh, anyways. Limited edition. This cinnamon stick's here to stay, apparently. This is the only one that doesn't say limited edition. But mint and white chocolate flavored ice cream with red and green mint pieces. Think, what do you call those things? Candy cane. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, baby. And this White Christmas they've been doing for a couple of years. I've seen it before. But I've not yet indulged. And you get in there, and there's no fooling around. It's all laid out. It's almost like Neapolitan style. You got your green, I'm guessing that's your mint. You got your candy pieces, and Perry's has been making White Christmas ice cream so long that they've been doing it BC. Back when it was dinosaurs enjoying the ice cream. Okay, so there you go. You get it. There's that nice green line. It's like if Shamrock Shake went to Planet Fitness and like rang the lunk alarm and got all beefed up without real beef. You get the idea. Like if it was on steroids. Well, not if it was on steroids. Alright, it's like a firm Shamrock Shake, but with like little pieces of candy cane. So wonderful. So delicious. If you could taste Christmas, I would say it tastes like this. But not to be outdone, our own little elf, little monk, who is one guy who definitely celebrates Christmas year long. No, I didn't say anything, little monk. I'm just saying you're doing a good job hiding. Whoa! Wipe out. Anyways, so Perry's made the news this year. Pour out a little bit for my homies. Or not. I've been shaking that for a long time. We'll just save that and eat it later. Perry's made big news this year for coming out with a new special limited edition flavor. And White Christmas is doing just fine. It's not going away. But you need to represent for the elves. I'm not talking about Elf on the Shelf. I'm not talking about Will Ferrell. I'm not talking about the guy from Melmac, the big brown furry guy. Oh, that was Elf. I'm talking about elf trash. And it's in its own little container because elves are little. Perry's, you don't find many pints. You find a lot of quarts. You find the big ones. 1.5 quart dealies here. A gallon. I don't know. It's the metric system. Who knows? But you look and it says, we elves accidentally raided Santa's cupboard to create the yummiest holiday stash. Shh. Just don't tell the big guy. Sugar Plum Perry, head elf at the North Pole. So elf trash, which is like, I just imagine some elf parents watching their elf daughter go out the front door in a short Santa suit and being like, you're nothing but elf trash. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then she runs out to the car and gets in the Camaro with a boy elf and he's like, you don't own her, Mr. Elfstein. And he's like, get out of here, Robbie. And then he peels out in the front yard and they get stuck because it's snow because it's the North Pole. But white chocolate ice cream with red and green fudge candies. So this is above, this isn't just peppermint pieces. These are fudge candies. Fudge covered pretzels. Fudge covered peanuts. Yeah. And praline peanuts. So there's 2 different kinds of peanuts in here. It's like they literally did go through the elf break room and throw it all into one convenient pint. Lots of elves on there. This made big news. So, without further ado, we have 1 spoon left. We have 1 pint. And then I'm pleased to tell you this will officially kick off what is the holiday season here at KMDT. Through the weekend of New Year's Eve, we'll be getting down with all of our fun Christmas holiday festivities. Oh man, this little pint of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Dang. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. There we go. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Like this ice cream. Oh, it's been whipped to perfection. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't even know right now. The suspense is coming. It's like Christmas morning. It's also a lot like our German feast. I'm going to just eat around it. Yeah. Perry's been making elf trash so long that Well, no, they just started making it this year, so I guess that guy doesn't apply this time. But it is still delicious. Oh, man. So I don't even know what that trash is in there, but I'm going to start there. That's a fudge peanut, and it's delicious. There's something else that you can see. It's a praline peanut, and it's delicious. That's a fudge piece, and it's, you guessed it, delicious. They got the proper proportions of each in here. That vanilla ice cream is so thick and rich and delicious. It may be elf trash, but one elf's trash are a man and a monkey's treasures. I can't even rate these, because it'd be like asking me to pick my favorite monkey, and I can't do it. I also can't pick my favorite ice cream. I will just remind you, elf trash in a pint, limited time. White Christmas, limited time. Cinnamon stick, I guess this is here to stay. That's also one of Santa's reindeers, I heard. Hot cocoa, not to be confused with rococo, and pumpkin pie. It's all there. It's all square. And if you leave it closed, it won't have any monkey hair. That's how I know who's been into the ice cream after hours. When I come out here and there's little fluffy paw prints and there's dark hair. Sometimes there's like a football sitting in there and there's just a guy with an open mouth running around going, yeah! Oh yeah, now you're going to close your mouth. Okay. Occasionally there's just two big gouges, and that's from some certain teeth that I know who's been into. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Baxter. Anyways, Perry's, Shazam. This is the best ice cream on earth. IMO, IRL, LMFAO. But not about this ice cream, because it's very serious. But it's also serious that you share the videos, you subscribe, you like the video. Tell your friends. At Ken Murph Do This on Twitter and Instagram. Ken Murph Do This on Facebook. Monkey Love on Snapchat. Little Monk on Tumblr. Rockin' Randall on MySpace. And Baxter on JDate. He's celebrating Hanukkah, and he's dating those girls who like to get 8 crazy nights in with a beaver. Till next time, when we will be in full Christmas effect. I don't even know yet. We're going to be doing Christmas movie with a monkey. We're going to be doing last minute gifts. We're going to be doing Christmas treats. It's going to be the greatest holiday season this year. Until next time, for all these guys, for these delicious ice creams that you need to pick up. Eat it in a cone. Eat it with a spoon. Eat it with your hand. Monkey paw. Monkey paw. Get it done. Until next time, I'm Murph, and we will see you next time we do this.